On planet Earth, we've all learned of 5 main oceans: the Arctic Ocean, the Southern Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean. But what if I told you today that there was a 6th ocean? Recently, scientists have made an awe-inspiring discovery, thanks to a battered diamond from deep below the surface, which confirms a long-held theory. Deep beneath our feet, below the Earth's crust, lies a colossal ocean. These minerals contain more than 3 times the amount of water than all of the oceans on the surface. In this video, I will explain this discovery and how it changes what we know about the Earth's composition. At an astonishing depth of approximately 400 miles beneath our planet's surface, located between the upper and lower mantles, there is a huge reservoir of water that holds 3 times the amount of water than all the oceans on the surface. This discovery was made thanks to a rare diamond found in Botswana, which is in Africa, around 400 miles deep. When scientists analyzed the diamond, they discovered a considerable quantity of water. Through using an extremely advanced form of spectroscopy, which is measuring an electromagnetic radiation, researchers have found out that the diamond contains ringwoodite, which is a mineral that contains a lot of water. Ringwoodite is formed under extreme pressure, for example, about 400 miles deep in the mantle. So the diamond was found in the deepest part of the transition zone. The transition zone is the boundary layer that separates the Earth's upper mantle from the lower mantle. Minerals found in the areas lower in the transition zone, which is closer to the Earth's core, are denser and less likely to move like the tectonic plates closer to the Earth's surface. For example, mantle plumes, which are rising columns of hot rock from the deep mantle, sometimes stop directly below the transition zone. The movement of mass in the opposite direction also comes to a standstill. Because of the density and static nature of this zone, scientists weren't sure how much water existed there. Thanks to this discovery of the diamond, it has changed a lot about what we know about Earth's composition. There has been an existing theory that there's a huge ocean suspended between the upper and lower mantle. Thanks to the discovery of this diamond, this supports this theory. In this discovery, it has been demonstrated that the transition zone is not a dry sponge anymore, but instead holds considerable amounts of water. This brings us kind of closer to Jules Verne's idea of an ocean inside the Earth. How does this ocean exist? It's here thanks to porous rock. Porous rock is rock that contains empty space to store fluids or compressed air. Minerals found deep within the Earth's crust, including wadsleyite and ringwoodite, are porous, meaning they could store large quantities of water. Ringwoodite acts like a sponge due to a crystal structure that makes it attract hydrogen and trap the water. It could potentially hold 6 times the amount of water in all of the planet's oceans. This may be evidence that water deep within the Earth is part of the planet's overall water system, and it is not an ocean, but an ocean of porous rocks. So, one question that scientists have always had is, where did all the water from Earth come from? It couldn't have just appeared. The predominant theory is that the planet was too hot back then to develop water naturally, so it must have came from somewhere else. Scientists have predicted before that waters could have formed further out in the solar system, then delivered to our planet by comets or asteroids containing the water, which crashed into our surface. Before the discovery of this diamond, scientists predicted that water formed further out in the solar system and then was delivered to our planet by comets or asteroids that contained the water, which crashed into our surface. But if water existed deep within the planet's transition zone, this theory would not hold anymore. Now scientists believe that the water came from within our planet. Many years ago, volcanoes could have caused geological activity on the Earth's surface, which may affect areas deep underground. Earth's water may have been driven to the surface by these geological activities instead. A path could have opened from the transition zone to the surface, and the water could have went through there. And this is now the most logical reason rather than icy comets hitting. So what does this mean for a planet? If 1% of the weight of the mantle rock located in the transition zone was water, it would be equivalent to nearly 3 times the amount of water in our oceans. This acts as a buffer for the oceans on our surface, explaining why they have stayed the same size for millions of years. And this is also evidence for a whole Earth water cycle, which may help explain the vast amount of liquid water on the surface of our habitable planet, and that none have disappeared or been used up. Thanks to the discovery of this subterranean ocean, we have learned a lot more about Earth's composition and about the water cycle on Earth. If you're interested in learning more about science, please check out my other videos on the WhatsApp channel. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And Zachary from WhatsApp signing off.